We are recording.
Way. Anyways, I'm so freaking glad it's not raining.
I want it to be wind.
Huh?
I want it to be wind.
Yeah.
I've just noticed we're like the only people who go out walking at 12 at night. That's terrifying.
Sorry, I was way behind you. What did you say?
It's terrifying that we're walking at 12.
Trust me, it's not actually that scary.
At least we're lucky I don't live up where Otley Hall is,
Yeah.
because that would be terrifying.
Yes.
So we had a very busy day today.
Well,
Well,
say that.
Rachel had a very stressful day because she crashed her plane.
Look, hey, so we were playing that game again, the Flight Simulator one, and we thought, why don't we just, fly to Mount Everest? Miles is fine. He was in a freaking jet.
Private jet.
Yeah.
That's correct, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But when I took off the thingy,
Yes.
the installs, I almost crashed into like a mountain. But like I kept getting stalls, like shit, I'm not going fast.
You had a hard time.
I got through.
I tried doing it in my fucking Cessna. It was impossible. It kept stalling so hard.
Well, the first time wasn't you. That was the AI's fault. The second time
Was the AI's fault.
you.
The third time was kind of the mountain's fault.
So, hold on. So as you took off from the runway,
Yeah.
what actually happened? Because all I heard is like you took off, and then that was like, oh shit, I hit something.
No.
Not on the AI. I mean when you fly manually.
So, the thing is, when you take off, you have that little hilly bit I need to get over.
Yeah.
My sister was struggling to get over it without stalling,
Oh shit.
and I just stalled.
Once
It was really hard because you need to gain a lot of altitude,
which you can't
which is difficult when your plane just doesn't want to
climb.
incline that quickly.
Even I struggled. I was climbing, and then all of a sudden I hit stall, and I was like, oh, okay, I'm going down.
Yeah.
Things that once it starts shaking, that's it. You're fucked.
Yeah.
You're going down, and that is
Absolutely
it.
screwed.
I think, wasn't it when I first took off? Was that funny? When I first took off, it was hitting you.
That was kind of funny.
What did you saw? Was it just like a plane coming directly towards you?
Yes. No, but the first time when it glitched out, that was fucking hilarious. Your plane went absolute berserk. And it was brilliant.
Because I came at you, and then you just went, oh shit.
It was brilliant.
And then the second time, did I almost hit you?
No. You just went over me.
Oh, so you did see me go over you?
Yeah.
Were you a bit scared? Or a bit nervous?
Yeah. Not really.
Why? You were expecting me to hit you?
I mean... Sorry, I'm doing multiple things at the same time right now. No, the thing is, I wasn't worried you were going to hit me. Because I was at the complete opposite end of the runway.
Yeah.
You were going to reach the end of the runway and hit me, then you weren't going to get off the ground.
I know.
Like at all. So you kind of had to miss. Otherwise you were fucked.
Did I climb really quickly and I lifted up?
It wasn't really quickly.
But was it like a...
It was like a normal takeoff.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, the size difference between our planes is quite big. My plane is very small compared to yours.
Didn't it, when you were on like, she wasn't a small airplane.
Mm.
This was the first airplane which I think you learned on. But
No,
you didn't
upgraded version. The
No.
first one I learned on was, yes, a Cessna, but the smaller one.
Yeah, and you didn't
Mine, the one I'm currently using,
which was what
is
I
the
used,
slightly upgraded.
which I kind of used, and then you then upgraded to that.
And then you've upgraded again.
Only to a private jet, and that's only I've got for staging. It's just generally they go a little bit faster than Cessna. And then was it when you kind of, wasn't it getting towards Mount Everest, you kind of,
There was a particular like set of like mountains, like a ridge, that was just too tall, and my plane just could not get up over it. So I just kept stalling, and then at one point I just ended up landing on the mountainside. And I was just like,
unplanned
well,
for.
and then I just couldn't get back up. So that's where my
You didn't intently want to land on there.
I didn't want to land, but I did. So yeah.
What made you stall? Was it the wind of the,
No, it was the incline.
the incline?
It's the incline that was the problem. So yeah, that's our flight simulator experience for the day.
We went to Japan.
We went to Japan, we went to Mount Fuji.
We
That was
didn't
cool.
stall then.
Hmm?
We didn't stall then.
No, because Mount Fuji is a lot smaller. And there's a lot less mountains in the general area.
I went around it, you didn't go around it.
No, because to be fair,
You,
I'm not gonna lie,
you did
I
crash on that.
struggled playing that game.
You did crash on that.
Did I?
Yeah, you pilot went straight into the thing,
Oh, that was the AI's.
and I landed on the runway, but then ended up going off the runway,
Yeah, but you just completely missed.
and then you missed.
Yeah. Oh well.
But Ray, you Ray can't
Yeah.
play any simulation games for Fate.
I can play simulation games.
Just not flight sim.
Flight sim really tests my patience because there's long periods of time and you don't really need to do anything.
Unless you turn autopilot off.
But even then, you're not really doing anything except making sure you don't fucking start declining.
Or falling.
That's the same word.
Yeah.
So like, it's like lift off, fly, land. And then if you're feeling it, taxi off the runway.
Which I do.
Yeah,
Because I turn my airplane on.
that's the thing. Because with other simulation games, like for example Farming Simulator, there's a lot of things you can do. If you get bored, you can just go do something else. In Flight Sim, you can't really do that because literally the only thing you can do is fly.
But the good news is, Flight Sim 2
Mhm.
is, can you, who got, just hold.
Hello. Hello.
Oh god, don't look at my ugly face.
Anyways,
Flight Sim 2, you get go in career mode.
yeah, that sounds cool to be fair.
We have like, you start out,
Like you start your own airline company.
no, you start out as like a person who's new to aviation, so you get trained.
Yeah.
And then from there you unlock new aircraft, and then you from there, what's the word I'm looking for? You can like take, not professional people, like Hollywood people, actors, famous people to their
Oh.
destinations,
Okay, that sounds cool. That does sound cool.
VIP, like red carpets, and plus you can walk around the airport, the aircraft now, which you can't do anyway.
Yeah.
And then you can like buy aircraft and then like have your own business where
Yeah,
you,
so you start your own airline company.
yeah,
Yeah. That sounds cool.
which wouldn't bore you.
That I actually wouldn't mind because there's other things like there's a goal there.
And then you've got that, then you've got, wasn't it, Beat My Challenge? Not Beat My Challenge. It's a mode where you basically you try to beat an online player's record.
Okay.
And like there's 3 different challenges set, and every time they change. But you still do have, you're kind of creeping me out just looking over there.
I think it was someone at my door.
There's no one at your door.
It was a door.
I thought it was that door.
Is it that door? It was someone's door nearby. Anyways.
Anyway.
Yeah. But no,
Then
the next one.
Or you could just do what we did, where you could just go to
point A to point B.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's still in there. Which that's the thing that I would do.
Yeah. But I struggle with that because my ADHD brain can't concentrate on the same thing for a long period of time like that. So.
And then we had that. Oh, and you can you can you can get called out for emergency services. So as a forest fire, you get called out, and you could be like an air ambulance, and
that sounds cool.
Be really cool. And like, there's even like aircraft which are not coming out, but which are being made.
The church bell the clock went off early by a minute.
Yeah, I changed the church clock. Saturday.
It's early by a minute.
I know, I changed it. Which is kind of fun, but that's one part of the village that I wouldn't walk down on my own.
No, that end of it is a little creepy, to be fair.
You know, but also the church area. I could not walk down there.
Yeah.
Daytime, fine.
Yeah.
Nighttime, no.
No.
But also, like, as you get, before you get to the village hall, you've got like that, what I call the mini forest, where the scout hut is.
Yes.
I wouldn't walk down there.
That's not too bad. Because I go for late night walks regularly, and I literally walk down there, and the picnic bench in the park bit there?
Yeah.
I sit there and I do stargazing, because it's a really good spot for stargazing.
When do you do that?
Whenever I feel like it, to be honest.
Oh, I want to come and start gazing with you.
Literally, to be fair, when I say late, like...
1 o'clock.
It has been before. Like, I've been out at like 1 o'clock. Literally, last night I was out until like 11 o'clock at night. Considering I left the house at 7.
What were you doing at like 11 o'clock?
I was just stargazing. Because recently the sky's been really clear at night.
Not
Except
today.
tonight. For some reason.
Oh, you got to let me know so I can come and do stargazing with you. With my telescope.
Sure. It'll be completely random. I don't have any set days.
Just let me know.
I kind of fancy going for a walk. And then I just go.
As soon as you bounce out, just text me. We're like, okay, I'm coming.
I'm at the park if you want to come stargazing. But yeah. I've just been doing that for a few weeks. I swear, is my cat nearby?
I did see a cat.
Sorry, it's just one
See,
of
I'd like to live up this side of the village.
Hmm?
I'd like to live up this side of the village.
It's a nice end.
Considering I've got to walk down that creepy area.
Yeah. It's quite nice.
I mean, don't get me wrong, I do like villages.
They're very dark.
At night.
They're very dark. Like, give it half an hour, and those lights are gonna go off. And
They never used to go off. They used to be on all the time.
Yeah, which I don't mind. I don't know why. I guess to save
It was
electricity.
The council, not the parish, but the council changed them because of electricity bill.
Yeah, that's
And
better.
then wasn't it the shop used to pay for that one to be on for security reasons,
Mm.
and the school used to kept that's like half of the lights used to stay on, but they don't sell anymore.
Yeah. Mm.
But that was before. I think that was before when the school had an alarm system.
Mm.
It didn't have an alarm system that got broke into.
Mm. But yeah.
So that's one of my not phobias, but one of the things I would never do
Well,
is walk.
walk-
I did walk down on my own once, but that was with headphones blaring really loudly,
Yeah.
so I
When
don't hear fuck all.
To be fair, when I go walking, I have got my earphones in, blasting music. But to be fair, for some, it just
The thing is that you need that, so you don't like your brain goes
your brain doesn't get all paranoid.
yeah,
Mm.
which my brain does all the time.
Yeah.
I think it's worse at night.
Yes. But that's because of our weird human brains see and hear things that aren't there.
Even like a pigeon or like an owl.
Or like the other night, I was just sitting at the park doing my stargazing as usual. Fucking deer. They sound. I'm pretty sure it was a deer. Because they sound creepy at night.
What time did you go?
It was late.
1 o'clock?
It wasn't that late.
12? Midnight?
It was probably more like 12. Which I guess is still late, but still. Pretty sure it was a deer.
Did you that barking noise?
Yeah.
Because it's rotting season now.
Yeah. That's creepy at night. Especially when you can't freaking pinpoint where it's coming from.
Oh, you should get a did you know deer antlers grow a centimetre every day?
Yeah. I knew that.
I told you that.
Probably. To be honest, deer are just really cool creatures.
Not when they're like rushing, because they can be violent.
They can be violent.
Remember, because we went camping at Rendershire, which you
Yeah.
can't, they've closed the campsite now.
Yeah.
And we used to camp there, and it was really scary, because we got out of the tent to go to the loo, and there's a deer, a full-on stag at the tent. As you opened it, you just saw these like
oh.
reflected lights, and you're like, shit. Mum, it was actually Mum. Mum scared it, and Mum scared herself, and it scared, well, you know,
Yeah.
and it bolted.
Obvious. Yeah. Yeah.
But generally, the other phobia I have is abandoned buildings. I could not
Yeah.
go in.
Absolutely not.
It's just a creepy feeling.
Yeah.
Like you're in this room and there's no one there.
Mm. Do you realize phobias are such a weird thing? Because it could be something completely.
Or you actually set off the alarm, which is the worst.
Yeah.
But abandoned buildings and forests.
Forests do have like that creepy.
Like, I don't know why, but you kind of
Feel
expect something to
sometimes.
come out the woods.
Yes.
Like, you just waiting for something to kind of pounce on you. Like, is it going to happen? Or won't?
Okay. My phobias. Sorry.
And spiders.
Now that we're on this, I'm not too bad with spiders now.
I have arachnophobia of spiders.
Okay. So mine. Dolls. So
I get that.
Porcelain dolls.
Horror movies have messed up for people.
Yep.
Fucked
But even
up, really.
even when I was, because my mum used to collect them.
They're so creepy.
Yeah.
They're so fucking creepy.
And the other thing, you know, when you watch these videos of the ocean, and like someone's like in the middle of the ocean, and they like put like the camera under the water, and
Yeah.
all you see is just blue darkness. You just feel like something's going to come out of nowhere.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I hate that so much. Like, I love the ocean. It's such a cool thing. But no, thank you.
I stay at the shoreline.
Yeah, I'll stay. I'll keep my feet dry. I'm going to not go out.
Did you know they wasn't it the military? There's a documentary on Discovery and on Amazon about mermaids,
Oh.
and what happened was the military are testing out this new sonar, as they do, and it caused a massive beaching of whales, which the military basically tried to cover up.
Oh, I fucking hate them for that.
So
I
like there
hate
was a
them for that.
beaching all over like one part of America,
Mm.
and the boys were got there. So it was recorded on this really like old camera,
Mm.
and it like had like a dolphin, like a what we'd say like a mermaid tail
Oh.
body form, and the scientists got bits and pieces of evidence, got the sound of the recordings, and now
Mm.
they what scientists do, research it,
Yeah.
and then literally they got their visas revoked by the United States of government, America,
Mm-hmm.
and then they got their lab ransacked
Really?
for national security reasons.
Of course. Well,
But they tried to take the military to, I think they tried to take the military to court over the fact that they committed a massive beaching.
because that is so devastating.
But the military covered it up. They kept it a secret.
Because the thing is,
And they used national security as an excuse.
it's so fucking stupid.
Because it's a highly classified sonar, which panicked the whales, which caused them to beach.
Honestly, the fact that
How can you keep that a secret? I don't give a shit if it's a classified sonar.
whales are so freaking. Honestly, I think whales are so freaking precious. Like, one of my favorite animals in the entire world, whales, because they're just so.
I think there was
They're
like
huge, but somehow they're still majestic.
2,000 whales were beached.
That's so fucking. That's so many.
And it is still classified today because the military had a sonar and they didn't want to, other countries. Which is, I feel, is absolute bullshit. I would, no. I wouldn't care. I would just tell. So, I would feel bad knowing that if I was in the military, like, you just authorised this thing, I'd feel bad if it did that.
Yeah.
And I would leave the military. Because, like, that's 200 whales they killed. And I was like, oh, there wasn't even no remorse for it. But they quickly, didn't they, like, remove their sonar. They're more interested about their sonar and this creature they found with it. But it's interesting because it was talking about, did human beings, like, branch off into, like, amphibians, into water?
I don't.
But then I was like,
That wouldn't make sense.
like, our early ancestors could have, like, gone to the sea.
But that wouldn't make sense, because why would they?
Yeah.
Because at that point, they would have been made completely for land. Evolving to go back into the water would take centuries, thousands, almost like hundreds of thousands of years to get anything even close to a mermaid.
But they caught, there's a video where good people diving in a submarine and they caught a hand on the thing. Now loads of people have debunked that video, saying it's fake, it's this.
Yeah.
The thing interesting was the military didn't take the reposing recording of the sonar. They left that. Me personally, I do think the military knows more than they're telling us.
Well, yeah, obviously, because
Of course they would.
they wouldn't tell everyone, because that would cause mass panic or whatever.
But I was really pissed off when they caused 200 whales to beach.
To be fair, that's unacceptable.
That is unacceptable. But then to, like, use the law to kind of cover it up. And I think they told, wasn't it? It happened to know it was in America, and they went, for national security reasons, we can't tell what happened. I'm like, you just killed 200 whales, and you're trying to use the national security as a defense. I don't care what creature you caught. I'm more interested that you killed hundreds of whales over this new sonar. And it was a new weapon against Russia at the time. And then all this talking about we need to protect the oceans, we need to look after the animals, and then you get like government come along and go, fuck the animals, we're going to test our new equipment. And we don't care if we beach 200 whales. I mean, if you look at our history, we've done that to multiple animals.
Well, unfortunately, human beings
What's the point of
are
having
the
a
most.
law?
No, 'cause the thing is, human beings are the cruelest, most disgusting species on the planet
Generally,
because they genuinely
don't give a shit.
fuck.
So then why have a
And-
law of detecting an animal which you go along and a couple of years later just destroy half its population?
Not half, because
Well, you know what I mean,
there's
like,
more than that, but
you kill like over 100 of them, you're like,
that's a significant, like, that's a massive blow.
yeah.
But, like,
And then to cover it up. Sorry, but I like animals, but I just don't like when human beings come along and just like fuck it up.
honestly, sometimes I end up coming across, like, a video or something about something that a person or a group of people did to an animal or a group of animals, and it genuinely pisses me off. And I'm like, who in their right mind
Would do
would
that.
ever think of something so cruel and horrific? Like,
I think the
it genuinely pisses me off.
one bird. Have you heard of the cassowary?
I have heard about the cassowary.
Don't fuck with cassowary.
Do not fuck
Fuck
with
with
cassowary.
cassowary. Do not fuck with them at all.
Do not. Or the emu.
The cassowary they got like,
Honestly, that entire family, you know, the ostrich, the
yeah,
emu, and
don't
the
fuck with
cassowary,
them. Don't
do
fuck.
not fuck with them. The Australians apparently waged war with the emus, and the emus won.
That's telling us something.
Exactly. Do not fuck with them.
But apparently the cassowaries are literally dinosaur related.
Yes, most birds are.
And they've got their claws, like,
Mm.
they can like,
Yeah.
literally unzip you.
Yeah. You know, if chickens were bigger, they would absolutely start murdering everyone.
Yeah. That's why you don't fuck with a cassowary, because, like,
Yeah.
if you piss them off, it's like, fuck you.
Exactly.
And they go like that, and you're like, shit.
Honestly, there are. I don't. The thing is, birds. There are so many species of bird that are just little monsters that if they were bigger,
They
they
would
would
fuck you.
absolutely take over the world.
And cats. If cat had hands.
If cats had opposable thumbs as well,
We'd be
yes,
fucked.
we would be fucked. Like, it's wild because, like,
Generally,
yeah,
I think we should, like, me personally, how the world should be, is we should, like, kind of walk away from trying to blow each other up.
no, Miles, that's not even that hot a take. That is genuinely just what needs to
I
happen.
feel we need to walk away from that
You just
and
need to
solve
stop
our
fighting. That's
solve
just
our
literally-
differences. Airplane.
Fucking scared me for a minute. I was like, fucking thunder. No, like,
Solve our differences. You know, come together as one planet, not as, like, independently.
to be fair, people have been saying that for years.
Fight all the, like, you know, governmency.
And that's
Would never
debatable.
have debatable. But, like, definitely
Because-
make sure that Trump does not come in charge of America. Make sure that doesn't
To
happen.
be fair, America's just a mess.
Has he won yet?
No.
Who's won? No one's
No
won.
one's won.
Isn't it this month
I don't have a clue.
where it ends?
Because I don't keep track of these
I
things.
don't.
I literally do not care.
I think I do care about is when people have, like, really nice, like, you know,
When you have
amazing
someone who-
encounters with, like,
Yeah, if you have someone who's running who's like genuinely like
gives a
a
shit.
good person and genuinely actually, you know, cares about what they want to do with the responsibility that they potentially might get, then yeah.
I mean, we
Great.
look at the future. I mean, no one has any equal rights anymore.
Oh, fuck no.
That's gone.
Honestly,
I mean, look at the UK. There, aren't they? This law was introduced ages ago. Was to, you know, if the police felt that your peaceful protest was too loud, they can stop you.
basically, peaceful protests had become illegal again.
Yeah,
Which honestly, I don't think anyone.
because you're causing a noise pollution. What, for being loud and trying to
nuisance.
get your point of
Here's
view?
the thing. That's not going to stop anyone.
No,
In fact, it's going to make them want to protest more. Like, you're trying to stop us from seeing, like.
but you know the reason they did it? They did it because people, protesters, like, you know, blocking the roads up, which is separate from a
Okay.
peaceful protest. Let's be honest, that's separate.
Okay, yeah.
But then to add into peaceful protest and then say, oh, it's a peaceful protest, but if it's too loud, it has to be shut down. I was like, no, you're taking the piss.
I think that you can have a protest. However, it shouldn't get violent from either side, from police or public. And it shouldn't disrupt
Maybe
the general public. As in, for example, those fucking anti-oil fucking protesters.
yeah.
I hate them.
And
Because
then
do you remember that one time they're like, oh, you know how we're going to protest oil? We're going to lie across the road and stop people from living their lives. Like, there are people who are, like, trying to get to work, trying to go meet family, and now they're stuck in this fucking protest.
and also, wasn't it the government were
They don't make
using,
sense.
will get annoyed and using that as an excuse.
Yeah.
But then you always hear one-sided. You always hear from the police side. You never hear from the other side. Like, you hear it in the news, it's like, it's the police making a massive racket, and you're like, what about the other side? Or you get the government side. I don't trust the government side.
No.
Because, you know, people in power have history of lying to you.
Because the thing is, like, I think the government obviously would probably prefer if, oh, you disagree with something? Make a petition. You know, approach us about it. Do it the proper way.
That's
You
what
know,
the
like,
government wants to do.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Half of those petitions you don't even look at.
Or they get scrapped.
Or they just, yeah.
Or they
scrapped.
get, there's like a time limit
Mm.
on certain things. It's like, oh, you're up the time limit, you can't be served now.
And
Even
it's
though
like-
it
it's-
just got up to the, you know, qualification. Oh,
Yeah.
no, you've hit the time limit, sorry. Your thingy is now dismissed.
Exactly. So then people want to protest because, hey, we approached you about this.
You
You
did.
ignored us. And now we're going to make you pay attention.
Or
Essentially.
and if when we have like elections, all those get stopped.
Yeah.
And then it has to start over again.
Mm.
Why can't they just be put on hold?
Like,
Generally, why can't they just be put on hold, and then after we get a new, whatever you call it, Prime Minister,
mm,
and then start back up again.
mm.
Generally, when I've read, I don't have politic opinion.
Mm.
I just literally went,
I don't trust
then
any of
picked.
them.
I don't.
I don't trust any of them.
Only person I would trust is someone who's like down to earth,
Yeah.
who has literally, he's been to like a posh university, he's down to earth, who's like gone, he's basically been educated in like not private, but like
Yeah.
schools that we went to, not like Oxford and then he.
The
I
thing
would
is, in
vote for
order
him.
to, unfortunately, in order to have any kind of say in law, you unfortunately kind of have to go to law school. Or have some kind of degree in law. Which means you probably have to go to a pretty thingy school.
Yeah.
So,
Because this is one comment because I need to go.
yes.
The new
Okay.
Prime Minister went. The law is there to criminalise people and stop people. But then, wasn't it, people then kicked up and like judges and solicitors then said, actually, though, the law is till you're proven guilty.
Yeah.
Till you're proven guilty as innocent.
Mm.
But the government was like, well, no, the law's there to kind of, you're kind of guilty of that crime before you're even guilty of that crime.
Isn't.
And then there was a massive dispute in Scotland because basically Network Rail tried to basically take someone's drive,
Yeah.
and then the police came and helped them.
Mm.
And now it's gone into civil. Things like in America, it's criminal. Like in America, it's trespass, you can go to prison. Here, if you trespass, it's a civil matter. Police can't get involved. Has to go to a tribunal court.
Mm. Yeah. To be honest, I don't know anything about all that kind of stuff.
Well,
So
I just educated you on that law.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because that's why people go in abandoned buildings and they can't get arrested because it's civil matter. Trespass is a civil matter, not a criminal matter.
Yeah.
Unless you actually destroy stuff and damage things, then it's
there's a
criminal.
problem.
Or you break in.
Yeah.
Generally, I do like the UK, but I'm kind of happy staying in Suffolk. I don't want to explore anymore. My boundary is Suffolk, and I'm not fucking leaving it.
No,
I bored all up, like, I'm staying.
but these, I love Suffolk. Suffolk's great.
I'm mentally attached to it. I can't.
I know, right?
I left the border and started crying. I was like, I want to go back.
I wanna go back. No.
I actually
But
felt
no.
like getting off the motorway and actually walking back, like jumping out and be like, I need to go back to Suffolk.
No. But no, because the thing is, like, for example, I spent, like, a week in Scotland. Best week ever, to be fair.
Yeah.
However, it didn't, like, it was great. I loved every second of it. But I wouldn't, like, stay there.
No.
Because there's, like, because when we came back to Suffolk, I was like, it's home. Like, this is where I've
Suffolk's
been my entire life.
life.
Literally.
We've grown up here. We've
Yeah.
never been outside of Suffolk.
Well,
I
yeah,
haven't.
I haven't. Well, I've travelled outside of Suffolk, obviously.
I've been to Norwich, but that I haven't actually like been out.
Yeah, because I've lived my entire life in Suffolk. Because, like, our first house was in Stowmarket, and then Ipswich. Literally.
I lived
all the
in
places
Suffolk.
I lived.
Oh my god, this will scare you. I was born in this village. I was born in Ipswich, but I was
Your family was living here at the time,
living
and
here.
you just never left.
No, I've been to this primary school.
Hmm.
I've been to this junior tops. I've been to Cubs, Scouts, Beavers here.
Yeah.
I've registered the doctor surgery since I was born.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm kind of attached to Otley. I can't
Yeah,
just
like,
get up and
everything was
leave.
here.
I can't get up and leave Otley.
But,
Because
like,
I can't.
but the thing is, at the same time,
I'm rooted.
I really want to travel at the same time.
I would, but I couldn't just...
Like, for example, I want to go to Scotland again. Because Scotland was fucking
I
amazing.
want to go to Ireland.
Ireland, I want to go to Ireland. I want to go to Wales.
But on a plane.
I've been to Bath. Bath is really nice, by the way. It's a really great city.
I
My
just
mum used to
hope
take-
that I don't be ill like the last time I went on holiday.
My mum used to take me to Torquay because she used to live in Torquay when she was younger. And I was like,
I can't. My insurance is too expensive to leave the UK.
Hold on.
Unfortunately, I'm just stuck
My brain just
in
had
the
a
UK. I
brain
can't
fart.
leave the UK. There's a physical border. It's too expensive.
I hate to tell you this, Miles, but Torquay is in England.
Okay, I could go there. I can go there. Has to be NHS because...
Look at it.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Look how freaking beautiful that place is. I want to go there. I used to live there. Fuck no. That was... And I want to go to Gibraltar as well at some point. Which is
See, that's why I've got a flight sim. I can just travel the world.
You can just travel staying in
don't-
your house.
You don't have to fucking go to it. I could just go on an airplane, fly around, and be like, I've left the UK, but I haven't actually left the UK.
I've left the UK once in my entire life.
When I was 12.
I went to France. We went to Calais via the tube, and then we went to... What the frick was that place called?
What time do the lights go out? Because I want to go before these lights turn
In
off.
2 minutes.
Shit in your hand.
No, I need to figure it. Shit.
I just want to go before these lights turn off. I know we left them dark.
Is that where it was? I think this is. But
Hurry up.
I don't know. Anyways,
It's bye for me.
and it's bye from me, and we'll see you guys next week.